Cuba's voice has been added to the chorus of criticism on the presence of U.S. military assets near Venezuela. The Miguel Diaz-Canel administration declares that this move poses a grave threat and stands as an aggressive display of power against the sovereignty and self-determination of Latin American and Caribbean nations. Cuba argues that while the U.S. is telling the world that their military presence is an offensive move in the war against drugs, that is far from the truth. Cuba said the U.S. is infamous for these false narratives and added that the Trump administration is resorting once more to lies to justify its violence and plunder. Cuba said the U.S. is not fooling anyone, insisting that the military arsenal deployed in Caribbean waters can never be solely intended for narco-terrorists. Cuba said the Americans are looking to turn the Caribbean Sea into a battlefield, adding that no reasonable person could believe the scale of U.S. troops, combat equipment, naval forces, including nuclear submarines, and firepower deployed in the region is a legitimate way to combat organized crime, drug trafficking, or irregular migration. And the Venezuelan ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago is welcoming Cuba's support. Alvaro Sanchez Cordero told CNC3 News that they sincerely appreciate Cuba's support about the contradictory U.S. policy on its response to the war on drugs. Now, CARICOM has not said anything as yet on these developments in the region. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves told CNC3 News that CARICOM Chair Andrew Holness may be consulting with individual members first. However, he said that this U.S.-Venezuela standoff may not be a priority at the moment.
The truth is this. I mean, I don't know if it's the biggest issue on the agenda for CARICOM at the moment,
Meanwhile, CNC3 News sought a response from Guyana's government after Kamla Persad-Bissessar offered this country as a base for the U.S. if Venezuela moves against Guyana. Its foreign affairs minister said that has not been discussed much on a government level, as they are in the midst of an election. However, he did say it's a position that he respects and every sovereign nation has a right to determine its own self-interest. Akash Samaru, CNC3 News.